Hello, beautiful souls. In this video, we are talking about the remedy. If you deal with feeling not enough, if you deal with this whole idea of imposter syndrome, I'm not enough, I'm not ready. Maybe if you have a coaching business or you're wanting to start a soul-based business, I find a lot of us deal with that. And also, if you're feeling like you've just been blocked in terms of your abundance and manifesting, this video is for you. I'm going to be giving away the secret that I've been talking to so many clients about in terms of the process, right? The remedy for dealing with these sorts of things. I also want to say that if you are dealing with any of this, you are not alone. Valuing ourselves, feeling valued, wanting that, approval or love or things from the outside, that is something that we all sort of deal with and struggle with. And so do not feel alone in that journey. Know that you're supported and know that it doesn't have to be this way. I remember being in those shoes, right? And doing so many things, exhausting myself day after day, getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and climbing the corporate ladder and busting my butt to do fitness competitions and all of these things. And no matter what, right? No matter when we're in that space, it doesn't matter how high we climb. It doesn't matter how many accolades we receive. It doesn't matter how many degrees or certifications or, all the different kind of like pieces of paper that we can get to say that we're enough. If we don't feel enough on the inside, if we don't learn ways to actually create our own self-validation, it will never be enough, right? So I hear this so many times from people like, bad bosses or those bosses out there who don't have time for you, don't have time for a discussion, you don't have enough resources, right? Or parents who, I just had a beautiful conversation with a mother yesterday who has a young son, is just really in this space of feeling not enough, like she can't give enough, she can't do enough, she doesn't have enough time, right? She doesn't know all the answers when it comes to parenting or in family situations or relationships, like just feeling that like unappreciated. I give so much, I do so much, and my spouse or my partner doesn't acknowledge me, right? So what is the cure, the remedy for all of that? Again, it all comes back to you. It all comes back to self-validation. But how do we actually, on a practical level, do that, right? Affirmations are wonderful. I do them almost every day. The positive thinking, all the positivity. But in terms of something we can actually make tangible for ourselves, that is what I want to offer you today as a tool that you can use. Okay, so what happens when we're looking for that self-validation or we're looking for that, that external validation is that being enough, feeling validated, feeling qualified, if you've got the imposter syndrome thing going on, it's this vague, fuzzy topic. And oftentimes when we're honest with ourselves, we have set the bar at perfection. We don't actually even know what it would mean to actually do well or be successful in these different areas of our lives. So we're seeking perfection, we're seeking that validation, we're seeking the money or the raise or whatever it is that we want other people to give us or feel from them. We're looking to them to say, make me feel, help me feel, as opposed to taking it into our own hands. This is what you can do to take your power back, to create your own self-validation, right? And I want you to grab a journal and a pen, something to write with. I'm going to give you some questions. And these questions are the key, because what we've got to do is when we're looking for this validation, we're feeling not enough, and we've got this imposter syndrome, we're making this whole idea of being good enough, this big fuzzy topic. We need to break that down. So the first thing I want you to ask yourself, in whatever area of life you're feeling that not enough, you're feeling that imposter syndrome, or you've got some people pleasing going on, I want you to ask yourself, How do I define success in this area of my life? And I want you to think about maybe 3 to 5 or 2 to 5 different factors, right? When I step back and I look at myself, this is what's really most important for me to embody when it comes, or be, when it comes to this area of my life, right? So for example, if you are a coach or you want to be a coach and you've got this whole like, I'm not enough, I'm not ready, step back and ask yourself, okay, what would it look like? What is important to me? How would I define success when it comes to being a great coach? Or if I were hiring a coach, what would I be looking for, right? As a parent, as a mother, instead of just kind of like, I've got to be this perfect mom, I've got to be the PTA president, like I've got to do all the things, right? What does it actually mean to be a great parent? What does it actually mean to be a great partner or spouse, right? And look at what is it that you would want? What is it that you would need? And focus on embodying that. And so that's more of the embodiment piece, as I call it. Like who is it that you want to be? And we're not measuring ourselves, right? But we're giving ourselves a standard to strive for, so that it's not this big, fuzzy, unreachable thing, right? Or we're not looking for other people or requiring other people to validate us or give us permission or approve of us. You are creating your own rules. It is your life. You are the creator of your story. So write the story in a way that serves you. Okay, so that's the first step. What are those 2, 3, 4, 5 factors, those aspects of success that you want to embody in that area of your life? That is where you're setting the bar. And then secondly, you're gonna get specific with yourself. What are the actions? Because embodiment is beautiful, energy is beautiful, right? But energy also, whether we are intentional about it or not, even no action is an action. Even no action is sending a message to the universe. So what are those specific actions that you need to take, that you want to take on a daily basis to thrive, to succeed, to be able to look yourself in the mirror at the end of every day and say, yes, I did and gave my best today. So get clear on what are those actions. And there may be, right? There may be things, aspects of this that you want to develop, that you want to invest in, that you want to get even better at. That's wonderful. When you're truly honest with yourself, you're probably already doing a lot of the actions. You're already embodying a lot of the things that are required to be truly amazing, to feel good about yourself, to feel like you're enough, to feel that value within yourself. So it's not about earning it. It's about looking at what's already there and deciding like, hey, there's some small little tweaks, some small little adjustments that I can make that'll make a huge difference. But most importantly, it's about giving you a place to focus so that we're not focusing externally on who will give me, what can you give me, please help me, please validate me, right? We are being the creator. I am generating, you are going to be generating that feeling of worthiness inside of you. I really hope that this is helpful. Please let me know how this tool works for you. And if this resonated, I want you to know that this is the type of thing that I work with clients on a daily basis, right? And this sort of not enoughness, this imposter syndrome, this people pleasing, right? It shows up in a variety of aspects in our life. And that's what I'm here for, is to help you uproot the things, break through the blocks that have been holding you back and keeping you stuck in this pattern for your entire life, which is also holding you back from abundance, right? And actually moving forward, finding the best you, the most unique you, the brightest aspects of your light, bringing those out, walking forward confidently and creating abundance from that place of light and authenticity and the real, true, beautiful you. So if this resonates, once again, I would love to chat with you one-on-one. I do offer a free abundance activation session, and you can schedule that at the link that I've posted. It's kesleytweed.com/chat. I look forward to chatting with you very, very soon. And if I can help you, please feel free, drop something in the DMs, send me a message. I'm here for you if you have a topic you want to hear about. I would love to support and help you on your journey. Thank you so much. Sending love. And remember, you are worthy, you are amazing, and the real you is the best you. See you very soon.